of the first motorized fire truck. I just call it antique, but they're still in good condition. So let's put our hands together. Welcome, Fire Chief David. Yeah.
Can you see the screen from where you are over there? Okay. The actual chassis of the vehicle, the engine, steering wheel, brake pedal, gas pedal, and clutch that was put together by that company. And then it made its way from Flint, Michigan to Ingersoll, Ontario, where it was put together by, the company's name was, sorry. Lexus? No, it wasn't Lexus. It wasn't Honda.
No, it's Honda. At 440.
But it was done in Ingersoll, Ontario. And at that time, it was like I said, a two-seater, four-cylinder, gas-powered powerhouse. And it had 35 horsepower.
Wow. Horsepower.
Horsepower. And one of the firefighters in 1924 said that that was going to be a breakneck speed in 1924, and we'd be able to chase it all around town. The Mason Road King was shipped to Lorne Fire Engines, that's the company's name in Ingersoll, where it was fabricated to become a fire truck. So Durant Motor Company, they made a lot of Mason vehicles, which were delivery vehicles and the like, and this one became a fire truck. So the Mason, it proudly served the city of Richmond Hill, or actually the town of Richmond Hill at that point, from 1925 until 1950. And then in 1950, it was taken out of service and it was sold off. We're unsure of the company that purchased it in 1950, but it ended up spending most of its time after that with the Miller Group, Miller Paving. They owned the truck for a long time, and we as the department tried to get the vehicle back in 1980, which we were able to do. We secured the vehicle, and it sat pretty much as a carcass of a vehicle, or a fire truck, because it had fallen into disrepair and it was rotting out. It sat for about 10 years, and Fire Chief Robert Kennedy, at that time, as well as city or town staff, decided to put the truck back into service, repair the truck at that point. So every single nut and bolt, piece of wood, piece of brass was removed, cleaned, repaired, and then put back on the truck.
Give them a round of applause. Now I have to say, I've seen it. It's just sparkling.
It's sparkling. So if you can see the pictures from what it was to what it is now, it's really remarkable. And that was spearheaded by, he's now retired, but Captain Bob Campbell and his crew did that while they were working, actually. They pulled the truck right apart and cleaned it up and repaired it back together. So after they began the repairs on the vehicle, it was 2 years' time that it took from start to finish. And when they finally finished it, they hopped in the driver's side and started up the vehicle, and it pulled out of the station in 2001 into its current form that we can see it today. So for the remainder of this year, 2024, we are going to be showcasing this vehicle and our staff at any community event that we can attend, and we're really looking forward to doing that. And we're starting this year off right and attending with Deputy Mayor Chan at Spring Fair to show off the vehicle. So when you do see it, please come up, speak to our staff, take a picture, again, and learn all about the truck as much as you can, and it's really a sight to see.
Thank you very much. Give a round of applause to Fire Chief. I'm sure we will find a way to share with you at maybe a later time, but sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And, as I said, for one, I'm sure that you live in Richmond Hill or even in the vicinity. We are grateful for the men and women serving us 24/7.
Thank you.
I knew. I've been to most of the stations.
Yes, you have.
Even at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Just make sure they're working.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that